We're at GamesCom this week and we're playing the wildcard tournament.
I feel hyped. I'm a bit excited about all this stuff going on around, people screaming.
We won the Turkish Championship, but it's not success for us. Real success for us is to win the wildcard tournament and go to Worlds.
We would be the first team to actually make Worlds for OC if that did happen, so that would be huge.
We are going to show our skills on a big stage. We are very excited about that.
We're here to win, of course. Wildcards and go to Worlds, that's the dream.
I'm really ambitious about this, and I really want to win the GamesCom.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the League of Legends International Wildcard Qualifier, coming to you live from GamesCom in Cologne, Germany. I'm Evie supporter, joined here by Joe Miller and Martin de Fischolunge. Where it's a special press day, so while the show is not open to the public yet, we have a lot of action for you as 3 of the top teams from around the world will face off against each other, and one of them will head to Worlds to represent their region. Now let's take a quick look at what this week has in store. First up, it's the International Wildcard Qualifier today and tomorrow, and then on Thursday, the European LCS Summer Playoffs continue with a 5th place match between the Super Hot Crew and Millennium. On Friday, our 2 semi-final matches have Fnatic facing Roccat and Alliance taking on SK Gaming. The losing teams will then face off for the 3rd spot at Worlds on Saturday. And on Sunday, it's finals day as we crown the European champion and the #1 seed heading into the 2014 World Championship. Now remember, all LCS playoff series are best of 5, so a lot of action.
Yeah, and it's pretty scary to realize every single moment that happened in the last year simply comes down now to this week at Gamescom here. Qualify for Worlds or secure your spot in the LCS if you're playing for the 5th place. And it's been a fantastic season. Fail to qualify now, and you just have to work even harder next year to qualify.
And what a fantastic place to do it as well. Gamescom's always mega packed here, as you mentioned, press day today. So tomorrow we're going to start filling this place out completely, and a really amazing stage, I think, for the playoffs.
Yeah, great stuff. And that brings us to today's International Wildcard Qualifier between Dark Passage from Turkey, Oceania's Legacy Esports, and a Russian force from the Commonwealth of Independent States. We'll begin the tournament with a round robin where each team will face both of their opponents twice. The top 2 highest ranked teams will then play a best of 5 to decide which team will make the trip to the 2014 World Championship. Now let's take a look at the teams who are competing. First up, it's Russian Force, formerly Hard Random, from the Commonwealth of Independent States. And, well, they've come here with a slightly altered roster. Only their bottom lane is intact, so we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, some exciting news out of them, though. Darker said on Twitter he's playing mid lane here. You might remember him for his time as a support in Gambit. He's going to be playing mid lane instead. He's going to pick some cool champions today in that mid lane, so we might be in for a little bit of a surprise there. Next up is Australia's Legacy Esports, of course, representing Oceania. And now, they were the surprise qualifiers, really, out of their region. Obviously, qualified as Avant-Garde Ascension. They beat Immunity, who were here on this stage last year to try and qualify for Worlds. They didn't manage it. We'll see if they can this time around.
So at least from watching also Legacy's games, they are insanely aggressive, and they seem very confident as well going into the tournament here. So maybe they can surprise a team like Dark Passage, who is our last team, of course. The Turkish champions, they've won every single event in Turkey the last year, and they are the #1 team in the region by far, like 100% the #1 team. They have a new support now, but he already has some synergy with Holy Phoenix. They will speak English instead of Turkish because he's from Norway, but still, I believe they are the strongest team here.
All right, we'll see what they can do. Now, for more information about these teams and players, head over to lolesports.com and be sure to vote on the teams that you think will win before each of today's matches by visiting the schedule. Also, head over to Twitter and let us know which international wildcard team do you think will win the spot for Worlds and why. And Martin, you sticking with Dark Passage?
100%. I was actually checking their solo queue games here before we went on air, and they've been completely destroying solo queue in Diamond 1, EU West, rank 5 as well. They've met teams like Sparta, who's the #1 rank 5 team in Europe at the moment, destroyed them on 25 minutes. So they are my clear favorites for this tournament.
I think the outside favorite here, though, is Russian Force, because no one's really expecting them with these substitute players effectively to do so amazingly well. But if you actually look at their profiles, these are all Diamond 1 Challenger level players that could be a surprise package this tournament.
I hope it shows something surprising as well. Be sure to send your answers to @LOL Esports, and we'll share some of your responses on air later today. Now, and with all of the cross-regional action in today's games, be sure to highlight your favorite plays and send those to us on Twitter as well with the hashtag #BigPlays. We'll highlight those as the teams battle it out. Now it's nearly time to kick things off, so let's send things over to the caster desk.